Hello world, KAL back again on my Minecraft survival series, where we're playing on Infdev 2010-0630. Last episode, we worked on the interior of our base down there. Today, we're gonna focus on the exterior. Now I know, we didn't really finish everything down there. All we got built was our storage room. We still have a lot of more plans for the rest of it coming up. But I felt kind of claustrophobic underground there, and I need to come out and smell some of this fresh air. You know, sometimes you have to go outside and, take some of the fresh air in. So we did collect some stuff from our storage system because we're going to be doing a lot of building today for the exterior. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long because the plan I have for it is really not that crazy. What we're trying to do here is sort of build up these corners here and kind of have this looking, well, you guys will see what it looks like. So we can go like that. We can add one there as well. And there as well. Okay, now this might look half stupid for a second here as I try to work out how I want it to actually fully look. But what I'm thinking is on each of these sides, we build up a little pillar like this. Add a cobblestone. I was originally going to do stone, but I don't think it looks as good. And I think the cobblestone, matches the rest of the cobblestone that's on the floor. And the exterior of this base, it's going to stay pretty open. So I want it to be pretty accessible to get in and out. So there's not going to be any doors or anything because really we don't really need them. Because we'll have down there and we're going to have our house over there. Eventually, probably next episode or the episode after. I do want to take some time to explore the terrain and find us a dungeon, at least one for now. But I do like how that looks. Now, let me go see how it looks off top of Spawn Tower real quick because I'm trying to decide what my next move should be. Okay, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that looks so cool from on top of here. That water that's on top, it's not going to stay on top, probably. I mean, we're going to have water on there somewhere, but just not in that area we put it. That was just so I could have a quick way to get up and down. Now, I wonder if I put a stone slabs on top of that, because I want to make the area not spawnable to mobs. And so I don't have to have torches up there. But I'm not sure if it's going to look as good with half slabs up there. Let me go test it out real quick. Okay, and actually we kind of have two options here. We can try half slabs, which, don't get me wrong, they don't look god awful terrible. And obviously when we get cobblestone slabs, we can add them on top. But there's another block I forgot that mobs can't spawn on, and it was added this update, and that is stairs. We might be able to work in stairs with this. And it might look good, but then that's still the problem of the top block's not going to have anything on top of it. So I don't know. I think we're going to try this. This might, man, the stairs, actually, that kind of works. I was going to say the stairs aren't really facing the right way, but that kind of works. And we could put it there. Okay, but that for some reason that changes the direction of this stair. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me, but you go ahead, do you, game, I guess. So we're gonna put a stair here, half slab, half slab. Put a half slab, stair here, stair there, half slab, half slab. I think if we put a stair here, it's gonna face the, oh no, it faces the right way. Okay. I hate how stairs work these updates. They make no freaking sense. But let's try you, and then we could put half slabs. And I'm thinking on top of you, those are all stairs. So we can just put half slab, half slab. And let's go see how that looks. So obviously it's going to be a little bit darker, which might be an issue. But I don't know if I hate that look with the half slabs on top. Well, back to top of spawn tower we go. Yeah, I mean, that just looks super dark. The slabs aren't really that big of a problem. Like I said, we can always replace them later on. But just look how dark it looks. I don't know. We're going to build up all four sides because that general shape I do like. So we're going to build up all four sides and see how that looks. And I'm thinking we're probably going to end up connecting them across, but we'll have to see how that looks at first. All right. There we go. There's all the four pillars put up. And it looks really, really cool from up here. Sadly, when I was building this base, what I should have done was line it up with spawn tower, because that would have looked really cool being in the center. It's just now that we're looking up from the top, we really don't get to see, you know, it's centered. So it looks kind of weird from up here. But yep, that is all centered correctly. It looks really, really nice. I kind of like that look. And I think there's still a little more we can add to this, but I'm not sure how it's going to look. So we're going to do one side first, just like we did with the towers. We're going to do one side first, see how it looks. Now, I'm not going to say this base is the prettiest. I mean, for one, I just don't like the cobblestone texture on it. I don't know. I like these old cobblestone textures for like medieval type builds, but like when you're trying to just use it as a regular building block, it's really ugly. Really, really ugly. But I do think it goes with the wooden planks pretty good, but the new cobblestone texture also does. So either way. Okay, so here's what I was attempting. I was attempting to do like another type of, in the same type of style right here. And then we connect them up like that right there. And then we have water flowing from there that leads water down. But I don't really like how this looks. For one, it blocks up the hole here. And it kind of makes these ladders, I don't know, not as cool or pronounced, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of blocks them off, and I don't really like how that looks. I think for now we're gonna break this down. We're gonna break this down. All right, guys, you saw me make that iron armor, and I think you guys know what time it is. It is time for us to finally venture out of our little base. We've been stuck in this area for pretty much since the beginning. So it is time for us to finally leave it. And I thought I'd take the time to show you guys what I usually bring out with me on these mining trips. So first off, we're going to get rid of our sword and grab this new sword just in case. Actually, no, we'll take both because this one still has a pretty decent amount of use on it. We'll take you. We're obviously going to put our armor on and look kind of fancy in our iron suit. Okay. We're definitely going to keep our wheat on us so we can have food. And I like to have usually 3 to 4 pieces of bread in our inventory already saved up, ready to go if we need it. You can't stack food in these updates. So that means, I don't know, I kind of like that idea that you can't stack food because it kind of means you're limited in what you can kind of take with you. You have to kind of balance out how much food you have with you compared to all your other stuff. And really, we should actually take some steak with us too, because bread is not as good as steak is. I guess these dropped from pigs. I guess these are pork chops as of right now, even though they kind of look like beef. Anyways, we got all our tools. We can get rid of you in favor of a new one, just in case we need to chop some trees while we're out there. We have our crafting table and furnace. We have 64 stacks of wood. We can get rid of the sticks for right now. We don't need the slabs. Let me put these in these places before they start getting confused. So like I did say, my goal here is to find a dungeon to every single type of mob that's currently in the game that, you know, has a spawner. I mean, that's a spider spawner, a zombie spawner, and a skeleton spawner. And I also want to find an extra spawner so I can show you guys that glitch where you could just find a mob spawner and pick it up. So that'll be a really cool glitch to showcase to you guys. So I'm hoping to find 4 dungeons. We might get lucky and find 4. We might not. Who knows? I'm not sure how common they would be in these versions. I would assume relatively common because, I mean, they're the only thing you could really find on the ground. There's no mine shafts or anything else. Anyways, I want to see, did my wheat, our special wheat, survive the mob apocalypse? It did. It's still here, guys. It's still living, chilling, living its best life. You can do it, bro. I believe in you. Oh, hello, skeletons. Man, no sprinting, no Electra, no Ender Pearls. It's like there's no quick way to travel really right now, except, you know, my carts, I guess. So let's go see what we can go on find this way. There's my unfinished house that we set up and never really came back to. We're gonna come back to this soon. I want to finish off my base first, which looks really cool from a distance. I really like how that looks. So I haven't really headed this way yet. And unfortunately, there's no real way for me to track when new chunks are loaded in. I'm guessing because I'm getting frame rate issues right now, that probably means they are loading in. But there's no real way for me to test. I've definitely been down this way before because you can see some of the leaves are decaying. So that's probably me breaking some trees down this way. Oh my god, performance is terrible once it starts loading in chunks. But yeah, since no significant change was made to the terrain except, you know, adding dungeons underground, it should be pretty seamless from our old Infdev land to the new one. So we're going to walk down this way a couple 100 blocks more. And I did forget to build up some pillars. So I want to build up some pillars. The reason you want to do this is because I have no idea where home is. Because I don't have coords, I don't have a map. I have no way of figuring out which direction I should be heading. So to fix that issue, every now and then we're going to be placing down a little monument type thing, I guess, which has a torch person facing the direction we should be heading. So now when I see this, I'll see this torch. I'll be like, okay, we have to head that way to head back to base. We shouldn't be getting lost though, because we're really just going in a straight. If I can get up here, we're going to be going in a straight line here. Man, performance is really, really terrible right now. Because it's loading new chunks. I'm assuming it's because it's loading new chunks. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll make this one a little bit taller just because it's going to be kind of on top of the mountain here. And now we're just really looking for any open caves. I'm pretty sure we're far enough now that any caves we run into will be newly generated caves, which means we should be able to find us some dungeons. Oh my god. This looks sick as hell. Do you guys see this? I'm gonna remember the spot. I might come back here and build something. Just put up another marker. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool spot. I don't know, guys. I'm hiding on top of a dirt tower, being a little punk. And mob spawning seems a little bit more frequent. I mean, I'm seeing 2 spiders right there. And I'm seeing a zombie right there. And when I've been exploring caves, I've definitely come across more mobs. So it looks like the mob spawning has been tweaked a bit. Or at least, maybe I just didn't notice it, whatever. But looks like it's a lot more frequent now. So we're going to stay like a little scaredy cat on top of here for the night. And then we're going to keep going. I think we came from this direction, right? Yep. And we're going to keep heading in this direction and see if we can find us a nice little cave. Or maybe get lucky and find us like a spawner that spawns on the surface or something. Well, unfortunately, this one didn't really lead to anything. I tried digging through some of the gravel here. Didn't really lead to anything. So we're going to go ahead and get up out of this cave. Okay, guys, this one looks cool. So it looks like there's 3 distinct caves here. I'm not sure how deep they go. We got one on top there. We got one kind of there right above the gravel. And we have one at the bottom. I think we're going to start from the top and work our ways down. With my luck, all 3 of these will just be connected. It'll be a small cave or something. I haven't really seen any other cave surfaces around here. Oh, that looks cool over there. So I think we're going to start with this top cave here. Anything down here? Probably a dead end. No. No way. Really? In the most uninteresting cave system ever, I find one. We found it, guys. Our first mob spawner. Not sure what it is. Hopefully it's not a skeleton one. Don't shoot me. What is it? Oh, it's a zombie one. Well, I mean, I guess I'll take that as well. Hi, guys. Let's see, is the work kind of the same way? Yeah, okay. Oh, shoot, he can hit me from there? Definitely want to be careful here. What's up, friend? How many are in there right now? It looks like 2. I don't want to go in there and like get destroyed. I can't believe we actually found one. Like, you guys don't even know how many caves I explored, and none of them had anything. And they were all in like really interesting cave systems. But yet this is the one that I find it in. So there we go, guys. We conquered our first mob spawner. Let's see what they got in the chest for us. So in chest number 1, I think I lit up this area enough. I don't remember. I haven't messed with mob spawners in so long. But in the first chest, we got wheat. Okay, I'll take that. We got gunpowder, enough to make another TNT. I like that. And in the second chest, we have string, iron, and a saddle. Oh, this was a good one. I like this one. So interesting things to note. First off, this is the only place in the game where you can get mossy cobblestone as of now. You can't craft it yet. I think the recipe in modern day Minecraft is what, cobblestone and vines, I think. Yeah, so you can't craft it yet. So we're gonna make sure before we leave that we just grab a whole bunch of mossy cobblestone. Okay, now drum roll, please. As if I'm reading this correctly, and I've tested it out before, so this should work. If I break this, I should be able to pick it up. Now, I don't really need a zombie spawner. That's why we're not saving this. I really would care less for having a zombie spawner. More interesting finding a spider and skeleton spawner, which I'm assuming is probably going to be pretty difficult. I'm guessing it's the same type of percentage, which is what, 50% for zombie, 25 for skeleton and spiders. But I don't think you need a diamond pickaxe for this, so this should just work like this. Yes, sir. All right, it's daytime, meaning it's time to say goodbye to this dungeon and head back home. Here lies the first. I mean, I don't really have the spawn in there anymore. I guess I could say the first place. I found a spawner. That works. I found spawner, and we could put the date. Beautiful. And now we can head back home. I think it was that direction. I don't think I actually put up a sign from the last cave I was at. But I think it was this direction. Home, sweet home. Oh my god, that looked like a beacon, like beam coming out of the thing for a second. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is get rid of you. You've been standing out here for too long. Too long, I say. So, if I remember correctly, okay, that's a lot of sheep. Anyways, if I place this back down, it should start spawning pigs. Yep. So now it's a pig spawner. I technically have a free way of getting food. Not that I really need it. And hopefully if I break it, it should pick up back again. Yep, beautiful. So as long as I stay on this update until we upgrade, I could keep destroying this and putting it back up as long as I want to. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, we're going to be working underground again on a pretty big project. I'm going to save what it's going to be for next episode, but it's going to be a project that's going to get continued on throughout the progress of this Let's Play series. So as we upgrade, we'll probably to come back down and add to it more and more. And yeah, I'll share with you guys the ideas later. I have a lot of designing I have to come up with. I don't really want to spoil it right now. I'll see you guys next time.